They had drafted a kid in the 7th round, this quarterback from Kent State that looked like he was about 11 years old by the name of Julian Edelman.
Avoids a hit, stepping, firing, end zone, touchdown! Tom Brady to Julian Edelman. The Patriots score again.
He's incredibly versatile, and whatever we ask him to do, he's good at it.
One man, still on his feet. He's loose. Julian Edelman. Will they catch him? No.
My dad was very tough on me. He was too small and didn't have someone to push him. He didn't want me to live that life.
It's cool to see a player that can do so many things and have success with it.
Julian waiting for that run. Here goes Edelman. Julian Edelman has the punter. Foot race, Edelman. Reno, touchdown New England. 72 yards.
Where does Bill Belichick find these players? Here's Julian Edelman, a quarterback at Kent State.
Did you ever think it was too much?
I always thought it was too much. It was something that always made me want to prove him, wrong when he was trying to test me.
Edelman gets free, and Edelman cuts back. He's down the sideline. Edelman still on his feet, takes it in for the touchdown.
Tom Brady makes receivers. When Tom need to play, he's going to Edelman.
Brady, and he's going deep and getting free is Edelman, and Edelman will go into the end zone again. How do you not love number 11?
So now the Patriots are without their slot guy, Wes Welker. Where do they turn to get receivers this next season?
Tom Brady to Peyton Manning. Not a bad gig if you can get it. Wes Welker is now a Denver Bronco.
Julian Edelman and Danny Amendola? Seriously?
Ruled a touchdown at the back of the end zone by Julian Edelman.
They looked up, they were down 17 points by the end of the first quarter. It was 24-0 at halftime. And I'm saying to myself, this can't be the Patriots.
Edelman is there and pulls it in for the touchdown.
Scholarship offer came from Kent State, where he started at quarterback for 3 successful seasons.
Edelman spinning away. New England takes the lead.
What a night he's had. This is a remarkable display of all total football. Third and goal.
And it's rare when your smallest guy, your slot receiver like Julian Edelman, sets the tone for toughness on your team.
Edelman extends to the ball and holds on.
There's just a mental toughness and a willing to fight for 60 minutes.
2nd and 10. There's Edelman. Zigging and sagging and finding the end zone for the touchdown.
Julian Edelman was never supposed to be the next Wes Welker. Julian Edelman was forced to become a wide receiver, go-to receiver.
Julian Edelman comes to play. Julian Edelman runs routes. He plays inside the numbers, outside the numbers. He does everything you want a receiver to do.
Touchdown, Edelman. Patriots march right down the field. Edelman beats Munnerlyn. Edelman beats everybody today, especially on this drive.
Edelman, over the last several years, has been probably the most productive receiver, arguably the most productive receiver, statistically the most productive receiver in the NFL.
Here's Edelman. Edelman's got room to run.
He'll be in anybody's face who dares to even look his way after he gets tackled.
Past the 50. Comes back past Tommy.
But he's 5'10", a former college quarterback at Kent State. Are you kidding me? He will tell them they ain't this and they ain't that, and he's coming back and he's going to do it again and again and again. And he has constantly backed it up.
And Edelman going for his 4th career return. A new Patriot record.
I love watching guys like that because They're the smaller statured guys, but the way they play the game is larger than life.
Brady, play action. Throws Edelman. Boy, he's had some quarter, and off he goes. Julian Edelman all the way to the end zone. 69 yards.
Showing up at 6 o'clock in the morning to work on catching the ball. No way. Once the punt returner gets the ball in his hands.
Touchdown! Patriots! Playmaker, make a play! And off we go in this divisional playoff game in Foxborough.
Let's talk about the Patriots and the Ravens. The Patriots are 15-4 at home in the postseason, but 2 of those 4 losses came to the Ravens.
He is tough. We see it all the time. I don't know how tall he is. Let's say 5'10", but he is made of steel.
He's found a niche in this offense, and he's a big-time player for me. He's the guy that makes a lot of plays for them.
Wide open, Amendola, touchdown.
The roof's off. What a play call.
There's always been a guy in this offense or on this team that has these attributes.
Do you agree that Edelman is the toughest to cover in the league right now?
Julian Edelman is the straw that stirs that drink, even more than Gronkowski.
It's Edelman. He's redefined the slot receiver in the NFL.
The big plays, big catches in the key moments are made by Julian Edelman.
Jim, I only have one thing to say. We're on to Seattle.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, and welcome to Super Bowl 49.
The Patriots and the defending champions and the Seattle Seahawks.
These Patriots are not last year's Denver Broncos. These Patriots, yes, they are not easily intimidated.
Julian Edelman can ball. There's no question about it. He's a precise route runner. He's got athletic ability. He's got speed. He's got agility. He's got good hands. That's to be profoundly respected.
You have to be ready for that quickness.
3rd and 9. Run by Edelman. He'll take the ball to about the 10-yard line. Julian Edelman gets free over the middle. 2nd and goal. They fake. Wide open. Touchdown. Doug Baldwin.
Getting a critical mass now at 11:15 left in this football game.
The signature play of the last Super Bowl came on that 3rd and 14 play. Julian Edelman sent the message to the Legion of Boom. You cannot intimidate me.
Hanging in despite a huge hit from Cam Chancellor.
It's a money catch right there.
Edelman barely got up, staggered off the field, and Julian comes back and catches another big 3rd down play that gets him down to the 4-yard line.
3rd and 8 throws 1st down and more. Edelman takes the ball to the 3-yard line. It's going to be a 1st down and goal.
Tom Brady and the Patriots looking for a 4th quarter drive to take the lead here at Super Bowl 49.
So, hits him to a T. He's one of the toughest guys on the team also. I mean, they've mastered the option route.
Breaks a tackle, then another. Takes the ball close to a 1st down. Julian Edelman, quarterback at Kent State. What a player, what a find. This guy was 7th-round draft choice in 2000.
It's not just doing that, but it's also doing it on the biggest stage. I mean, just how surgical he was, even when you thought he was hurting. That's where it really stood out to me, when it really matters most.
Touchdown! Patriots! They're back in the lead in Super Bowl 49!
When things seem dire, what do you do in life? You go right to people that you can depend on. And it's been all year long. Number 11, Julian Edelman, the Iron Man, is giving you the lead.
The New England Patriots are the NFL champions.
We are all Patriots. And tonight, once again, the Patriots are world champions.
Julian Edelman, one of the most dynamic players in the NFL, which is an underdog story in and of itself. I mean, he is a little guy.
Touchdown. Julian Edelman. The 8-yard diving reception.
You can't ever tell Julian he can't do something. It gets him going, and he will prove you wrong.
Julian Edelman is better than Wes Welker. He is much more dangerous to me in that offense because he can run with the football after he catches it. He can get loose down the field.
Dives to the pylon. Count it. Touchdown.
So their offense, thanks to this guy, has taken an upgrade at that position.
And this guy has earned the right to play on this football team.
He's got an open Edelman. Look at Edelman break 2 tackles.
And the way he plays.
Edelman is home for the touchdown.
He is what I call the starter. He gets the offense started.
Caught and into the end zone for the touchdown goes Julian Edelman.
Fearless. I mean, you know, he's a little guy. And they reference, I mean, he had no fear.
You have to be a man. No excuses. The world doesn't care. If you want something, you go out and earn it, and you go out and get it.
Punches toward the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
I think he's one of the best receivers in the league, and then you put him in that offense, I think he's even better.
Edelman again with the touchdown catch.
They create so many matchup problems because of their personnel. And what that does, it allows them to move Julian Edelman around and create great matchups for him.
Touchdown, New England.
Obviously, you're looking at Edelman, the relationship he and Tom Brady have, the chemistry they have. You saw what he did. I mean, the kid is, you know, it's the perfect Patriot.
Extending. Julian Edelman is in. Touchdown, Patriots.
I mean, this guy plays every week. He's so physical. He's a great blocker. He does all the things that you want him to do. Plus, his hands are insane.
Touchdown, Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman is a player that is one of the most revered, beloved players on this roster around all of New England. When he plays with Tom Brady, you know what he does? He puts up massive numbers.
Catch and run and a silencer.
Not like a lot of other little receivers. They catch the ball, they want to fall. You got like a running back mentality.
He's a tough cover in the middle of the field, you know, in the slot, you know, where he can go either way, and you never know where he's going to go.
To Edelman. How about that? Signaling and able to get the defense out of position. Welcome to Foxborough's Gillette Stadium and the AFC Championship game between the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yards after catch, New England the best in the NFL. Edelman weaves past the defender, and he's into Pittsburgh territory. Still on his feet, keeping his balance down to the 23.
My dad always used to tell me when I was a young boy, when you got them down, you break their neck.
Touchdown.
You know, I understand, you know, after meeting him how highly competitive he is, and it makes for a great football player.
Patriot Nation, congratulations. New England's going back to the Super Bowl. The New England Patriots play one more game, the Super Bowl in Houston. All right, Aikman, here we go, starting from the 25.
I think in the end, you just saw his will to win. I mean, he struggled. This was a tough ball game for him. You think he got hit a lot. He got hit early and often. He did a good job in coverage, which allowed time, but he still got hit because they were relentless. And you just watched as this game went on. He took a lot of shots.
Brady only 3-9 going to Edelman. They've taken Edelman sort of for this game.
Falcons overload the right side of the Patriots offensive line. Pass is picked. Intercepted, Robert Alford.
He leaps out to the best of his ability, and he comes up empty. I thought that was the end.
He's gone, and the Falcons add to their lead.
What is this going to end up being, like 35-10? Are they going to bring a bench in?
End zone touchdown.
Atlanta 28, New England 3.
Gotta play harder. Gotta play tougher, harder, tougher, everything. Everything we got. It's gonna be a hell of a story.
didn't see anybody back down. Nobody laid down. Those guys fought to the very end.
Touchdown! And maybe, just maybe, there's the one you need.
We all got eyes. That score was 28-3. We said, oh, this game is over. First quarter. So when did you think that the Falcons had this game?
This is a fumble. New England has it.
It's very hard to imagine at 28-3 with 23 minutes left in this game that the Patriots could come out of their doldrums and really start attacking.
Touchdown!
2nd and 11. And Brady's going to launch it deep.
Welker makes that catch 100 times out of 100. Stunning to see him miss that one, especially in that situation.
They go 91 yards here. They'll have a chance to tie it.
He is special playing in the slot. He's one of the top 5 slot receivers that we have in the game. He can make the difficult and the contested catch.
Edelman has it. Did he make the catch? He did! You gotta be kidding me.
When the Patriots won the coin toss, the game was over.
It was.
It is heads.
I said there's no way they're settling for a field goal here. They're going to go right down. They're going to score.
Pass is caught. Julian Edelman.
You know how spectacular he is to watch every Sunday.
Toss we play for James